Good evening, everyone. My name is Clint Pasquarella, and today we'll be going over the ethics in instructional design. First, we're going to preview the two different things we're going to go over today. The first one's going to be ethics, dealing with teachers and how they should be doing their instructional design. So first, we got Psalms 32:8. I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my eye upon you. So as a teacher, you always need to teach every single student and in the correct way that you see fit. And then second, we're going over technology. And then technology has been incorporated into education. So we're looking at how can you throw your ethics and make sure students are on their best behavior, being the best student possible while being online. First, we're going to go over technology. Alright, technology in the recent years, technological forces and such new styles of learning as online learning have motivated educational instructions to increasingly incorporate instructional technology. Meanwhile, the instructional technology that has profoundly impacted courses designs has also given rise to the proliferation of ethical issues related to the application of technology. So it is up to the teacher themselves to make sure that they are proficient in all the technology platforms and tools that they'll be using in the classroom. So designing their classroom, one, to have technology in it so it helps students later on in life at their education, and then two, make sure that they're profound in it so when they're actually teaching, if any problems arises, they know what they're doing. So technology in the classroom are ways that teachers can use it. They can pre-record their lessons, distance education, preload hardware, so upload everything onto a school web page. Computer adaptive learning, so there's different differentiation instruction apps out there for teachers to use. Live one-on-one tutoring, and then games and gamification can all be implemented into the classroom and out of the classroom. So again, just a teacher, make sure you ethically know how to teach each component that you're bringing into your curriculum. Digital citizenship, very, very big when it comes to the younger ages, so they know what they're doing while they're growing up. So it is defined as anyone who regularly uses information technology. Is the status of a person recognizing and knowing for the digital world. And then technology gives a platform for users to learn, have a voice in a digital space. So while they're on there doing either homework, doing online work in class, they know how to properly use the tools that's given to them. So digital citizenship continued. The main focus is teachers need to show students are how to start gathering research both online and off. So how to know what is right, what is wrong, because as we know, everything on the internet is not true. How to interact within the group, within other classmates, and outside of school. How to act online, because cyberbullying is one of the big components right now in bullying. So we need to make sure that we can minimize it in the classroom with your students. And then how to properly find and cite digital media, because copyright issues, we do not want anyone getting in trouble in your classroom. How to discern between positive and negative use of digital space and the possible consequences of inappropriate behavior. Because a lot of students growing up, they don't think if they put it on the web that there's nothing to it and they won't get in trouble, and we just need to ethically tell them that there is and make sure that they're doing the right things online. As a teacher, professional duty, educational technology inherently results in some instructors being disskilled and losing their professional responsibilities. New communication technology products increase the number of variables in the instructional horizon and makes teaching and training more complex. So again, as teachers, we need to be on top of everything that we are putting into our curriculum, how to properly use it as a teacher, then properly learning how to do it as a student, because the students are going to have questions. They need to know how to use it from their end. All right, so there's tools each year. There's new technology tools coming out, new apps. All right, again, staying on top of the new wave of information, ways to teach, and then getting proficient in it and adapting it into your classroom. So again, professional duty, you need to know the content that you are teaching. All right, you're being a good communicator, so talking to them in person, email, messaging, so you have good flow of communication. That goes with not only the students, but with the parents and the people that you work with. Professional development, great time to learn new ways to educate your students, how to do class management, anything that will help your classroom really taking advantage of your professional development time. All right, being a role model. All right, so again, all the students, they look up to you, they see how you act, how you interact with other adults, with other students, so make sure you're a positive role model. And then reflect your own practices, so you cannot be a teacher that's do as I say, not as I do. All right, ethics. All right, 3 prime strands of ethics scholarships contribute to professional ethics and serve as an alternative lens with which to view specific content, individuals, and social relationships. 3 strands include the first one, deontology, number 2, consequentialist, and 3, pragmatist ethics. So we're going to go over those 3. So the first one, all right, it's going over the duty. The action is moral, right, if it agrees with your moral views and norms. So once you do an action, is it the right action you want? Does it go with the rules? All right, so again, implementing that into classroom management as a teacher. Then consequentialist ethics, all right, the value of an action deserves entirely from its consequences. So again, classroom management, all right, making sure the rules are out there and students know what is right, what is wrong, and what will happen if they do something against the class rules. And the pragmatist ethics, all right, value claims must be tested and proven in practice. Moral judgment should not be based on the action, but rather the results of the actions. All right, I like to say every action has a reaction, and then everyone's based off the reaction and the result. So what will come of all the work? So if you study for the test, that result is you're going to probably get a good grade. So getting that going with your students and making sure that they have that mentality going forward. And lastly, the ethics. I want to go over the Proverbs 23:12. Apply your heart to instruction and your ear to words of knowledge. So we're on the teaching profession for a reason. We want to affect the next generations to come. So again, throw your heart into it. You should love what you're doing. So make sure you're going all out. All right, don't just skate by, because it really affects hundreds of thousands of students depending on how long you are in education. And here are my references.